guys, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first video, hi, I'm Alaina, and this is The Organized Money, where we talk about planning life and managing money. Welcome back to Vlogmas. I have been catching up on some of the videos. I did have to do a slight pause to my filming schedule to make sure that I get out all of the orders out of my shop, so that's what I have been working on. But today we are going to be looking at my business budget. So in the last video, I shared with you my personal budget planner setup, and we set up all of the beginning pages in my personal planner to help me get all set up for what I needed within my personal budget planner. Today we are going to be flipping over to my business budget planners. I usually go back and forth between having an electronic version of my business budget and a paper version of my business budget. But this year, I really believe I'm going to focus in on having a paper version of my business budget planner. I do believe that I am just much better when it comes down to paper. So if you're like me and you like to plan everything out on paper, I'm gonna be setting up my business budget for 2023. So let's go ahead and get started. So the first page I have in here is my goals page, and we are going to keep track of all of my business goals. Now, I do have a goal of increasing my overall payroll by like $3,000. So I'm going to add that in here as well, and then also add in my business savings goals and any additional goals that I have regarding the shop or things I want to do within my business. Okay, so for my business goals, I have 3, and that's to increase income by $3,000. That's to increase my payroll. The next one is to increase savings. So this is specifically my business savings, and have a revenue increase of $5K per month. So I'm trying to increase my revenue by $5K. This will help me cover the $3K of payroll increase. That's the goal. Not saying it's exactly going to happen, but I love to write down different goals to try and push myself and see how I'm going to do. Now, the next section is my money routine for 2023. And my business money routine is pretty similar to my personal one, but I'm still going to jot the different things that I want to do down. So for my money routine, I just have a couple of tweaks to what I do in comparison to my personal planner. Like, I do review my daily income along with my transactions. For my planner, I will also run payroll weekly and then review and order any supplies that I need. I do that every single Friday. For my monthly, I do a budget closeout, and I do that on the personal side as well. But for my business, I also do a revenue year-to-year comparison. So that lets me know how I'm doing overall within my business to make sure that I am still growing. Under the quarterly, I will run my tax report and pay my taxes. And then I also have a quarterly review, just like I do a monthly review, just to compare the different quarters year to year. And then I have an annual review, and this is when I will set up my new budget planner for the year. So that is it for my business money routine. On the next page in my yearly finance overview, once again, I don't set this one up. I will just add the year at the top, but this is where I'm going to keep track of all of the different months and what's coming in, what's going out, and just basically have a place to review and see how I am doing. So the month of January, we will put it there, and I will just add in the starting balance, income, expenses, savings, debt, and then my ending balance. Which I don't really have any outstanding debt for the most part. I will usually pay off all of my credit cards at the end of the month, but if there is something that rolls over, I like to keep track of it there for my business. The next page is my bills and subscriptions. And so this is where I'm going to keep track of all of the subscriptions that come out specifically for my business. Okay, so these are my monthly subscriptions. I don't have any annual or quarterly subscriptions that come out for my business, but I do have a bunch of monthly ones. So I've added them all here. And I also have my health insurance and dental insurance that also comes out of my business account, but I usually will include those on my paycheck budgets and not within my subscriptions. So that's going to be it for this page. The next page is my debt reduction tracker, which I don't need this page within my business. Also, I don't need the debt snowball tracker. I don't have any debt associated with my business, so we are just going to skip this. And I am going to add in my annual savings. Currently, the balance in my business savings account is $4,070.51, and my goal is to add $6,000 to this balance in order to have $10,000 by the end of the year. So I've just added that at the top here. This helps me to stay on top and keep track. And I'm also going to have my business savings account tracker here as well. And I would like this account to be 10,000, so I'm just adding that there. And we're starting out at $4,070.51. And I would like to have this by 12/31/2023. So as I make deposits, I'm just going to keep track it on this list, and then at the end of every single month, I will keep track so that I can make sure I am trending in the right direction. Now for my other savings trackers, I'm going to skip these pages. I don't really have anything specifically that I'm saving for my business currently. However, whenever I am trying to prepare for a new launch of a product or anything like that, that is where I would usually use my savings drawers or my savings trackers. Like when I was preparing to launch my cash wallets, of course I had to have an upfront cost before I could buy them in bulk and then be able to ship them off to you all. So that is how I will usually use this, is when I am preparing for a launch and I know I need to save for that particular launch. So I still have 5 of these, and then it goes into my gift list and my actual planner, which I'm going to be setting up for the month later on. I just wanted to set up these beginning pages within my business budget planner. So as you can see, I'd make some small tweaks, but it's not too much. This one is pretty similar to my personal budget. It's just whenever I am doing my business budget, I am looking at payroll, all of my business expenses, all of my business savings, and anything that goes into my business. And then when I pay myself, and I pay myself from my business account, and usually I'm paying myself $3,000 every 2 weeks, I am budgeting in my personal section the $3,000 that I have paid myself. But all of the income that I have coming in, it goes through my business first. And this is where I am currently keeping my tithes as well. So whenever I am tithing, it will usually come out of my business account, because I want to make sure I am tithing on my full income and not just the income that I am paying myself. So let me know in the comments below if you have a business and if you are setting up your business budget on paper, or if you do it all electronically. This is one budget that I do have a dual system. So I do budget within QuickBooks, and that's where I keep track of all of my expenses and payroll and pay all my taxes. But I also like to have a paper budget as well for my business. That way I can stay on top of it day to day. But let me know in the comments how you are handling your business budget for 2023. And I will see you guys in tomorrow's video. In tomorrow's video, we are going to be going through my planner routine, and I'm going to be sharing with you how I set up all of the different sections within my planner for the week. So I will see you in tomorrow's video, and until then, keep organizing your life so you can achieve your dreams. Bye guys.